Hello Scorpio, Merry Christmas. This is going to be your Christmas bonus video. Thank you so much for all the support on the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. So please remember, there's no way this can connect to every single Scorpio. The Oracle cards are going to be here, which were all for you, and the Tarot cards are going to be over here, which you will show up in here, but these will be a lot of energies around you. So I'm going to start off with the Oracle of E card because the Fantasy Cats Oracle deck only has like 32 cards, I believe, and maybe even 28, and so I don't like repetition. It seemed like the same cards kept coming out, and that was just frustrating me. So the first card for you, feel free to vice versa masculine, feminine energies as well. I read the cards, you decide if it applies to you and where. So your first instinct on a card of who it would apply to is probably correct. So the first word we have, or the first card, is the F word. So the F word talks about forgiveness. It talks about, and it's number 3 or 30, so forgiveness. So if you need to forgive somebody, maybe it's even yourself, I'm not sure. So Bunny Hop Jive is number 4. So we're going in order, 3 and 4. The Bunny Hop Jive is talking about somebody coming into you because you need 2 people usually to do the Bunny Hop Jive. So I feel like somebody is going to come around you that's going to make you very happy, make you feel, you know how spring you feel really revived and fresh? I feel like somebody's going to come towards you to make you feel young and fresh and happy. So the next one is Timeout 22. So you have 3, 4, and 22. They kind of went backwards. 22 is a master number though because it's a double number. So I do feel like timeout means that you need to withdraw from something and look at something from a different perspective. There's something that, excuse me, is not for your highest good. I'm not sure what that is. So now let me switch to the mystical, Cat's Tarot deck. I don't know why I feel like I'm going to have the hiccups now. And I didn't have the hiccups before I turned this on. So that is so weird when my throat chakra really acts up sometimes during these readings. So the first one is 3 of Fire. 3 of Fire is you asking the universe why this is happening. What is going on in your life. You're so perplexed by it. You don't understand why the divine would put you through this. So the next one is Cat Magic. This says that you are manifesting your future. You have 1 paw on the sphere, 1 paw on the book. So you have the ability to bring what you want to come towards you to you. So you have to believe, number 1, and then you have to start acting like it's going to come. So start writing down what you want your future to be like. Start acting like it's really close, it's going to come. So the next one is Sea Kitten. Sea Kitten is somebody younger than you who's grounded. Their emotions are in check. Then you have Fire King. Fire King could represent a Leo, but this is pride and ego. So somebody is maybe immature about their pride and ego. So the next one is the Sun. This is beautiful. This is Cancer or Leo placement. So your happiness is coming, Scorpio. So 7 of Earth tells me there's been some sort of communication that has not followed through, and it could possibly be with family because of the tree roots, but I feel like you've been waiting for something to evolve with a family member, and it just hasn't happened. So 8 of Sea is selfishness. This is somebody who cares about material possessions. So then you have 5 of Earth. 5 of Earth is feeling left out in the cold. So you feel like you're watching other people have fun and you're not involved in it. So there's consequences. I feel like you getting left out in the cold could be from some sort of consequences. Maybe you were selfish or somebody around you was. This could apply to someone else. So 4 of Sea is depression. This is somebody who is not noticing the joy and the happiness around them. And this happens to us all, but I must say it's best not to stay in this energy too long. The longer you stay in that energy, the very hard it is to get out of it. So Sky Kitten is a couple things. This again is somebody younger than you. This could be childlike. immaturity, or it could be annoying immaturity. So you decide how that would apply to you. Is there somebody around you just annoying you and bugging you because they're acting immature, or is this a child making you happy because they're just happy? So Sea Queen is somebody who is emotionally balanced and grounded, somebody you could go as a mentor or a counselor. So here is Lovers. This is Gemini placement. So I feel like you're healing when you're with a lover. There's a lot of passion. And again, the Selfish card came out, Four of Earth. So I'm feeling like it's a lover that is selfish, because they came out again. And look at this, the Priestess. So Scorpio, this is intuition at its highest. This is somebody who has a lot of intuition. They could possibly be psychic. So the white cat or grayish color is purity, and the purple amethyst is intuition. So maybe somebody's intuition is being heightened. So Ten of Fire is drama. Drama and people creating a lot of drama and arguing. So I don't know if somebody who had intuition kind of felt like this was coming. They had some sort of inclination about that drama, I feel. So Ten of Sky is somebody feeling trapped, somebody feeling backed into a corner. So maybe somebody is fearful of the intuition, I feel, or they feel stuck because of these people. But you, whoever this applies to, they can move away from this. It's more so they're feeling that they're not as stuck as they think they are. So the Chariot is beautiful. This is victory, moving away from something not for your highest good. This could be communication coming into you, going out. This could be travel. So Death, there's going to be an ending to something. This is not my literal death card. I usually have a trio, a 3-card set that comes up for literal death here on Earth. So something is ending though. When one door closes, another door opens. I feel like you're going to have success getting away from those lower energies. So this is beautiful. This is Aquarius. This is wish fulfillment. This could be Leo because it has the lion in it too. A lot of Leo in here. So wish fulfillment is coming towards you when something ends. Nine of Earth is you manifesting your future, dreaming about what you want your future to be like. That is beautiful. That's how it all starts. Just acting like what you believe is going to happen. It's how we manifest. Believe with all your heart. I remember seeing a story, I think it was in the last year, where a little boy, he got on a team, a sports team. I believe it's out of Arizona, but I could be wrong. And he joined a team that had never been successful and never won. And he spent days and nights, hours, minutes, weeks, months praying for this team to be successful. And lo and behold, the team was successful. And that is my #1 story of how you can believe and make it happen. And he's young and he did it. So Princess of Cups is somebody very loving, somebody younger than you coming in. They could be coming in to offer an apology possibly. That also could be intuition. So then you have Two of Wands. Two of Wands is saying that somebody has a decision to make. They have a couple choices. The Lovers again, Gemini placement. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. You got a Gemini lover around you. So Seven of Cups saying somebody has lots of opportunities. I don't know if it's you or this lover around you. And it doesn't have to be Gemini. That's just the sign of the card. But somebody has lots of opportunities. So Five of Wands. A lot of jealousy, a lot of envious people around for this person who has lots of opportunities. The Emperor. The Emperor is Aries placement. The Emperor is somebody who I feel could be codependent, could be a narcissist. The Emperor in this deck lets everyone else do his work. He may be a higher up at a boss position at work, but he doesn't do anything. He lets his underlings do all the work. So he's kind of arrogant, if you will. So Seven of Wands is saying that you are deflecting and fighting people away from you. People who you feel want to take from you, or who just take things for granted, don't appreciate you, argue with you. So I'm going to switch to the Soul's Journey lesson cards now for you before we get too many other energies in there and it gets really confusing. So for the Soul's Journey lesson, the first one for you is empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Empathy is when you can feel what other people may be going through. For those of you who don't know. The next one is love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Wow, Scorpio. So you have a lot of empathy, so much that, I mean, look at how similar these look. The purple is healing. They both have the red, which is passion. And the next one is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. So that's not good. Regret doesn't do you any good. It's energy you should not keep inside your cells. So I suggest, we all have to deal with emotions. Reality is feeling them and moving on. So I suggest you write a pros and cons about why you have the regrets, so you can move on. That's your sacral chakra, and you don't want that to be all backed up with regret, is what I feel. And there's energy healing videos on YouTube as well. So it's good to just write it down and go back a couple days or a couple hours or even a week later, read it, add to it, critique it if you will, and then dispose of it. And let go of the regret when you dispose of it. Empathy and love are very good. So maybe a lot of you didn't have enough empathy in a past love. Maybe now you feel like you have too much empathy. That would be a hard thing to kind of learn to even out. And some of you maybe are learning that still. So now I'm switching to the Whispers of the Ocean. First one is blend into the environment. You have many skills and can fit into any situation. Take time to assess what is going on around you and adapt accordingly. So when I see this, it says basically you can adapt, but it tells me that you are laying below the radar, so to speak. You're around, but you're not like showing off. You're not making your present acknowledged to other people. You're not needing other people to acknowledge you or lift you up right now. You're kind of laying low and figuring out what you're going to do, your next move, so to speak. So the next one is the gift of neutrality, 7. You have 36 and 34, so that would be 9 and 7. So balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. So the nautilus can hold itself that it doesn't sink to the bottom and it doesn't float to the top. It's amazing, and they can deflect negative energy. So out of 2 good qualities, those are good. And the octopus can regenerate if they lose a tentacle. So that is just beautiful, really. You're very adaptable, and you can have many skills like the previous card said, and you can fit into many places. And not very many people can say that, Scorpio. And then you're so strong being a Scorpio, you have the ability to sting people. And don't be doing that. That hurts. So look at this, Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. This is beautiful. So this talks about a lot of emotions. You have empathy, you have love, and you have Water Guardian. This is an angel. So this is speaking to me. I don't think I've ever said this about the card. You could be involved with an earth angel here on earth. There's somebody who is beautiful, who is nurturing, who is kind. She probably has a lot of people jealous of her. And she just moves forward with grace. She is protected by the divine. That is so beautiful. It really is. That's one of my favorite cards. I always say it reminds me of my baby sister who is in heaven. And that's why I kind of get emotional when I see it. So the next card for you is White Witch, Be the Light. Wow, Scorpio. I'm starting to think some of you have a real spiritual connection down here on earth. So this White Witch talks about you're protected by the divine and be the light. So how do I say this? I feel like this person right here has a very bright light, and this is why she's probably alone most of the time, because people are intimidated by her bright light. She's happy most of the time. People are intimidated by that. This says you have that ability. You I do a white light prayer before I do my videos, and I ask for the light seekers, white light seekers unite. And that would be people down here on earth for the highest good of the earth. And a lot of them are being born now so that they can be warriors for what's coming on the earth, I feel. And there's a lot of them down here already that have been born, I would say, in the last 25 years. So maybe you have a child that would pertain to, if that's not you, because it's two girls, but feel free to vice versa, the feminine, masculine energy. So Be the Light talks about when you come into a situation, are you the healer? Are you the one that calms people down? I see the butterflies, new beginning, the vulnerability of the earth. But this is wisdom. This is psychic knowledge. This is amazing, really. This is a really good video. So thank you so much. I don't know why my throat is acting up. Thank you so much for coming to Echo Catcher Tarot, Scorpio. This was a really good reading. Merry Christmas. Bless you, Scorpio. Thank you for the support on the channel, too.